Hey guys, what's up? Hope you're having a great day so far. So, for today, we're going to be filming my very first time going to a market. Very first time hosting my own shop there. So, my own pop-up shop. I'm excited. I'm nervous. So, I feel like I've over prepared just so that I'm not doing things last minute. So last night I stayed up. I did my lashes because I'm trying to look a little cute here. And then my nails, I got my nails done too myself, obviously. So I was up doing that. And actually, no, sorry, I did my lashes this morning. I did my nails last night. And then I pre-packed my food, my snacks. Today I'm gonna be solo, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna be by myself, so I'm not gonna have anyone to help me. And then I also prepared my wagon. So glad my boyfriend told me to grab a wagon because I probably would have struggled. So I already have everything packed here. All I gotta do is go down to the car and just put it in the trunk and then drive off. So yeah, I don't know. I'm having all the feels right now. I'm really hoping how do I say, I get over this little hump. I'm a pretty, I would say, outgoing person, very bubbly. I'm easy to talk to with people, but I think it's different when I know people. I'm typically loud, and then obviously doing this is so easy because there's nobody around me and they can't say anything and I can be as loud as I want to. But when it's someone I don't know, I just get anxious and I just want to get over this. And this is also why I push myself to do a market because I've been doing really great online. But I really wanted to get out there in person. So we're gonna head down there and I'm going to just film everything so you guys can, I guess, join me on this ride. So I'll see you guys there. All right, guys, so I have everything packed in the back. We are on our way. And I happened to, after telling you guys, I did my nails last night. I broke one. Trying to get the handle for the wagon. And it just snapped on my nail. So that's wonderful. Anyways, we're headed to the market. Right now, Waze is telling me about 19 minutes to get there. So we are on time for setting everything up. So I'm gonna stop filming because these roads in Toronto are terrible. And yeah, can you hear all those bumps? I think you can hear all those bumps. Anyways, I'll see you guys there. Bye. This is so nice.
So it's just like location is good, it's just what is the food. So people like to accept it.
All right, guys, so I decided to come out on my balcony just to kind of wrap up this video. I know it was a little bit short, but I just had so much going on and I was really just focusing on making sure everything was running smoothly. So how was the market? So for my first market, my first experience, please forgive any background noises just because I am on my balcony. But anyways, I enjoyed the market. Was the market for me? This specific market definitely was not for me. The demographic was not for me whatsoever. I will say about 90% of the people did not know what wax melts were. I got a lot of, is it soap? Is it chocolate? But soap was like the main thing people thought it was. So my thing with this market was I just wanted to get comfortable and get out of my comfort zone, learn how to talk to people. I'm generally, like I said previously, I'm a bubbly person, I'm pretty loud, and I know how to talk to people when I know them specifically. But when it comes to people I don't know whatsoever, I've never met you, I get very shy, I get a little bit anxious and nervous, but especially when it comes to my brand, right? My own business. I want to make sure that I represent it properly, and I want to be obviously well spoken. I want to say the right things. And I think because I just overthink it in my head, I'm never sure that I'm saying the right things. But what I will say is, with me feeling super anxious and nervous, I honestly got over it within the first hour. So the first hour I was kind of just sitting there and I'm like, okay, how do I talk? What do I say? And in my mind, I'm like, you just need to be yourself, right? So I kind of was just looking at my surroundings and looking at the other vendors that were there, so many different vendors, and just seeing kind of how they spoke to people. And I think that gave me more of the confidence. And I also made friends with the vendor that was right beside me. She was a food vendor, and she gave me so much confidence. She was so sweet, so kind, and it just made me feel really, really good to have her support someone I don't even know. It did help that, we both spoke the same language, so that was cool. And she just made me feel really, really comfortable. And I really got out of my shell. I made sure I was standing because I wanted to feel approachable with people. Because I feel like if you're sitting down, it kind of shows that you don't really care. And then what else? So yeah, I guess like with the market, like I said, it wasn't the right demographic. I didn't really make any sales like that, but I will say this was more of a learning experience for me. So I'm okay that I didn't really, sell a bunch, but it just taught me that I need to do more research on the market that I'm going to. So apart from that, now I learned how to talk to people. That was my main, honestly, when I booked this, my main goal was not really, I wasn't even really thinking about selling. It was more just learning how to interact with people and getting out of my comfort zone, because I'm so used to selling online and doing my YouTube videos like this, which is my comfort zone. And doing things in person is not my comfort zone. So that was one thing I definitely wanted to make sure I did. The other thing was I learned so much from the other vendors. So many of them came up to me. They taught me a lot. One specific girl was basically explaining to me the kind of markets I should be looking for, which was really interesting. So she had mentioned, for example, since I do wax melts, scented products, to avoid going to, I guess, like festivals that have a lot of entertainment, because those are more geared towards family with kids. And when you go there, you're mainly going for the food vendors and obviously stuff for the kids, right? You're not really thinking of buying like all these different scents and stuff like that and clothes that you're gonna be carrying around a festival. When you're at a festival, you want to have fun, you want to enjoy the entertainment. So it actually makes a lot of sense. And then I also ran into a friend of mine that I used to go to school with. It was really, really weird seeing him just because it's been, oh my God, it's been 20 years, at least 20 years that I've seen him. And he also gave me some tips, and he's like, oh, I don't want to offend you. I'm like, no. I want to hear it. Criticism, I mean, not criticism, but good feedback is good, whether I want to hear it or not, type of thing. But basically he's like, I think you would just do better in the fall and winter, because when you're how do I say, in the summertime, people are on vacation, they're not really home, and they're not warming scents as much, where in the fall and winter the weather is colder, it's cooler, you want to be inside more. Obviously you're not really going out for runs and stuff, or you're just not spending as much time outside because it is cold weather. So you're inside where you want to enjoy those beautiful warm pumpkin scents, apple scents, cinnamon scents, all those. And I honestly, when I booked this event, I didn't even think of that, because like I said, I just went into it with the mentality of I want to just be able to get out of my comfort zone, talk to people, and yeah, that's basically what it was. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do more research when I do look at these events. And I definitely want to try some markets in the fall and winter time, because I mean, it makes sense. Everybody wants those types of scents during the fall and winter, like pumpkin and apple. And I think that's like the general scent, or those are the basic scents that everyone loves. Like, no matter who you are, most of the times you're gonna love one of those scents. You're gonna either love pumpkin or apple, or both, and maybe you don't like either and you just want something completely different. But you would be warming things during those seasons more so. And what else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. Oh, and the other thing is, it's just waiting for the train. That's the train. I'm literally right beside the GO train. Anyways, now that that's gone. So, what was I gonna say? Now I lost my train of thought. That train made me lose my train of thought. Oh, yes. The other thing too is it was really cool that I was able to teach people what wax melts were. Of course, I had a few of those people that came by and were just like, oh, it's just wax melts. Or one girl was like, oh, I buy mine at Walmart. And in my head, I'm just like, well, that's fine. It's okay. You can buy wherever. I mean, I buy wherever. But it was just interesting to see that just so many people did not know what wax melts were. So it's nice that I'm able to, showcase that to people, that there are other alternatives other than candles. And yeah, so I definitely need to get wax melts more known out there. And it's really cool to see that, I don't like, there was maybe one girl that had 2 wax melts, but her main thing was candles, right? So she obviously made more sales and things like that because people know what candles were. I did bring obviously my wax melts, and then I brought my car freshies and my room sprays, and I sold more of my room sprays and my car freshies than I did wax melts. And that's just because it's such a new thing, right? So I know it'll probably be harder for me, but that's okay, because that just means people will come to me when it comes to wax melts, because I'm showing them what it is. But anyways, yeah, that was a little bit of a chit chat. I just wanted to just share my overall thoughts, whether you go to markets or you want to get into a market, just little things like that to learn about. And yeah, doing your research and figuring out whether or not it's the right market for you. But if you want to go for more of a learning experience, I think you can go to anything really. But you also want to see like the kind of foot traffic that you get. This one did not really have anything. I went to the Toronto Botanical Gardens and it was very, very dead there, so I would not reapply for there. I would definitely love to try one that's like in a mall, and also festivals. Obviously, I did just say like don't go to something that has too much entertainment, but something like that, or something that's more targeted for markets where people know there's going to be markets and that's what they're going there for, right? But anyway, so that was my experience. I had lots of fun. I learned a lot, and I would absolutely definitely do it again. For a first market, I feel like if you're someone who doesn't have as much confidence, and I feel like if you were to like, not really sell anything, it might kind of get you a little bit down and it might discourage you from doing markets. But every single market's going to be different. That's just what you have to tell yourself. And I'm glad that, my mentality is, what? You just got to try again. You just got to go to a different one. But now that I know how to talk to people, I feel like I got this in the bag. So I'm excited to definitely apply for another one. And that's most likely going to be in the fall and winter, because this summer I'm not going to do any more markets just because I'm working on the pre-order that is happening next Friday. And then I leave in July to Portugal for an entire month, so I will be gone and I will be closed for the summertime. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to all my social media platforms, which I will link down below, and make sure you guys tune in next week for the pre-order for Melting Memories, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.